my cat. Hey y'all, it's Butters. Welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are having an absolutely fantastic day full of positivity and happiness as always. My leg just cracked. Did you hear that? And for today's video, look at all these components we have here. We're finally doing the surprise PC build for my friend. I've been meaning to get to this build for a long time. Today's the day. My buddy's name is Pat. If y'all have been in my Twitch streams, you know his name is Bomber. He's a very, very good friend of mine. I think the last event we hung out at was one of the Optic Majors. Yeah, he's a Call of Duty kind of guy. I'll put in the picture right here. Very good friend of mine. I built his last PC, which has an AMD processor. It's got an RTX 2060 in it. I'll put in a picture here as well. It's the one PC build that I recorded and accidentally deleted the footage. Today, I'm actually documenting it. I'm not gonna delete this footage. I've been collecting these parts over a period of time. Sometimes I get sent PC components and I don't necessarily have anything to do with them, and I hate wasting technology, so I'm gonna be passing this along to him, and I'm sure he's gonna use this PC for another 5 years until his next one's built. Hello friends, before we get into the video, I'd like to give a quick shout out to our sponsor for today, Factor. Factor makes it easy to meet your nutrition goals by delivering fresh, never frozen, dietitian approved meals prepared by a team of gourmet chefs right to your door. You can pick from over 35 meals per week, including options like keto, calorie smart, protein plus, or vegan and veggie. Meals are ready in 2 minutes. No prep work, no going out to buy the ingredients, just delicious meals ready to heat and eat in 2 minutes. This is so important for me. It helps me stress less, save time, and have more time for gaming, let's be honest. Though I will say I was using HelloFresh for 2 years and loved it. Did you know that HelloFresh owns Factor? Yeah, they know what they're doing over there for sure. I'm probably gonna switch between the two. My favorite is the Green Goddess chicken, yes, that's the name, with scallion cream, garlic spinach, and asparagus mushroom pearl onion medley. And the meals are savory, comforting, energizing, just overall delicious. Factor now also offers lots of snack options as well, like breakfast, small bites, smoothies, and my personal favorite, juices. I'm telling you, I have been drinking this carrot orange ginger cold pressed juice from Factor so much. It's my absolute favorite. I'm almost out. This is my last one and I am sad. It's so refreshing and earthy. I love it. But you know what isn't sad? This deal that Factor has for y'all. Head to factor75.com and use code 50butters to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first Factor box. That's code 50butters at factor75.com for 50% off plus free shipping on your first box. And thank you so much, Factor, for sponsoring this video. I really appreciate it. My juice is now gone, but I might go get another one. Let's go ahead and get into the components, shall we? Let's start out with the case. My cat Connie left, so Krista decided to join us for a little bit. Hi Krista, thank you for gracing us with your presence. This is the NZXT H6 Flow. What a popular PC case this has been. So many builds online, people rave about this thing. And I love NZXT cases. I'm currently using the H9 Flow and the H7 Flow in my setup, so I'm excited to build with this. Also, NZXT sent out the case, the power supply, and the cooler for this build, so thank you guys so much. We're gonna be using the NZXT C1000 Gold power supply. It'll do the job, which is powering the PC. Yep, that's crazy. It's like it's what it's meant to do. Next up we have, I'll go ahead and pull it out, we have the NZXT Kraken 360. It's a big ol' AIO, and I think it's gonna work great. But I will say I do plan on replacing these fans. I'm sure y'all can see this. Be Quiet sent out so many fans. Oh my gosh, thank you guys so much. I'm laughing because I said, I want to try out some of your coolers. Do you mind? And they said, we'll send you a pallet of things. So they sent me a bunch of fans. And what better way to use them than in this build, so thank you guys so much. I'm anticipating using 3 of these 120s up top and then 2 of the 140s on the bottom. We'll see though. I'm also debating doing RGB. This is a fully blacked out build, which I've never done before and I'm excited about it. We'll see how I feel. We're going so out of order for this build. The motherboard is pretty much prepped, so I'll go ahead and show you guys what we're working with. We're gonna be using the MSI MPG Z690 carbon motherboard. This motherboard has saved me on 2 separate occasions. This thing is so reliable, and I want Pat to have it. Because like I said, he's gonna use this PC for probably 4 to 5 years. This motherboard's gonna hold him over. For the RAM, we have the good old Team Group T-Force Delta DDR5 RGB RAM. I think it's 32 gigs, I'm pretty sure. I'm also debating putting in some non-RGB RAM. We'll see. I couldn't find that kit, so he's getting some RGB. And this CPU is very special. It's the first CPU that Intel and I worked together on to promote for a video. That was a while ago. That was during Vanguard. This is the Intel Core i7-12700K. Very, very good CPU. Once again, has saved me on many an occasion. I've used it a bit, I have since upgraded, and now it's time to go to Pat. Now this, I'm so excited about this graphics card. I was originally gonna give him a 3070 because it's what I had left over, but I saw this at Micro Center used, and it is in such good condition. It's a good old RTX 3080 Ti Founders Edition. Are you kidding me? Look at how gorgeous it is. I love the design of Founders cards. I had to get it. I just really want to build with this thing so bad. And it was an incredible deal. And we're going to be mounting it vertically with this GPU bracket. I almost forgot to mention, he's going to be getting this SSD too. And last but certainly not least, I do have this Mimikyu GX card. Mimikyu is Pat's favorite Pokemon. I just have it here for moral support. I don't really know how to customize this. I think I'm just gonna build it, get it working, get it looking good, and then we'll see down the line what he wants to personalize it with. In the meantime, Mimikyu is here to observe. I think that's everything I wanna go ahead and talk about. Let's jump into the build, shall we? I'm so excited. And as per all of my PC builds, y'all know the drill by now. If you see my videos, throw your hair up. If you got long hair, you don't wanna get your hair caught in any case fans, because I've definitely done that before. It just makes the PC building easier. That'll work. Motherboard's pretty much prepped, but I do have to throw on this 2TB SSD, so I'm gonna do that super quick. I almost forgot to put the mounting bracket onto the motherboard for the cooler, so I'm gonna do that before I forget again for the third time. Bracket. Motherboard installed. Let's plug in all of the case cables, which is always so hard to record. HD audio, probably gonna be routed down this way. I was correct. Front panel connector, probably gonna go over here. Wow, look at that, I'm right. USB 2, probably up here. Wow, I was right again. One more, which is USB Type-C, probably up here. And I was, wow. Okay, how do we wanna do the fan orientation? I think 2 140s on the bottom. We'll see how that works for us. Look at how nice this packaging is. Okay, be quiet. Now this is a beautiful fan. Yup, that is so, look at how it fits perfectly. Are you kidding me? I'm getting aggressive, it looks so good. I lost a screw in here, I don't know where it went. I found it. Having a little ramen break, I got hungry. Can you see it? Delicious. I get. Next up, I'm gonna work on assembling the AIO, but I am gonna be replacing the fans on the NZXT AIO with these Be Quiet fans because why not? They're just really cool, any excuse to use them. Can you tell what my favorite part of building a PC is? Excuse you. I don't know if you can see what's going on right here, but this fan is kind of at an angle, so I messed up. I messed up with the screws. Some might say I screwed up. Just laugh at the pun and we'll move on, okay? I've already been recording for 15 minutes on this AIO. I got all the 4 screws in on this last fan, by the way. I had to take them all out and kind of finagle around a little bit to get it working, and it's good now, so whatever. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Done. Nice. Before installing the AIO, I'm gonna go ahead and do the power supply really quick just to make sure we get the CPU power cables up top. Oh my gosh, wait, look at this pouch. Oh, I love that. Hello? Look at that. I really like this. This is nice. Very good, NZXT. I could reuse this bag for other things too in my life. That's amazing. Big boy power cable, 2 PCIe for the graphics card, 2 for the CPU, and a SATA for the fan hub. I decided I no longer want these NZXT fans here. I have enough Be Quiet fans, so I'm gonna put in some more. Ready? I'll do a sneeze transition. Chew, how the heck did I get over here? But look at the uniformity. Look at all the Be Quiet fans. Looks great. Moving on. I thought I needed this SATA power cable for a potential fan hub, but I ended up finding one of these little 3-to-1 splitters for the fans, so I don't need it anymore. So I'm gonna take it out really quick. There we go. I just noticed this thing has a hard drive bay. That's so interesting. I like that. The placement and everything, that's cool. I've also been doing a bit of cable management as I go, just to make it easier down the line. And I don't normally do this, but I should. It's so much easier. I'm routing the 2 CPU cables first because before I put in the AIO, I want to make sure these fit. While I'm here, I'll route the rest of the power cables as well. Oh, I've got plenty of room. Perfect. I feel like we haven't really made too much conversation since starting this build, so how you doing? You can't even see me, hold on. Let me get that one screw in, let me adjust the camera. Hi, how you guys doing? It's not even focused on me. I look like I am a gamer. I look like I haven't left my office in a hot minute. This is how I look when I build computers. Do I look like I know a lot about computers? I know a little bit. I feel like I'm taking my time with this build, but also taking it a little more seriously than usual. I think because the last couple of PC builds I've done have all been my own PCs, but this is for somebody else and they don't even know what's happening. So I want to make sure it looks as good as possible. Hence why I've been taking so much time on the cable management. I'm actually putting washers on the this AIO, yep. Normally I would skip that on my personal PC build, but this is for somebody else. It's gotta be good. It's gotta be secure. And I'm also not skipping a single screw either. Excellent. Dang it. I need a power cable for the pump. I did not think that far ahead. Dang it! And now for the exciting part. The thermal paste and applying the pump. Let's see, what method should I go with today to make y'all mad? Here's the thermal paste we're using today, by the way. And I'll be removing the thermal paste off of the pump, just a personal preference thing. We'll do an X. He's a WWE fan. It makes sense if you know. Perfect. Pat, if you're watching this, I hope you're proud of me for that WWE reference. I started doing this little mushy thing. I don't know if it actually does anything, but it does make me feel better. I feel like I'm spreading out the thermal paste, you know? There's no absolutely correct way to apply thermal paste, so I feel like I just kind of wing it every single video and just hope for the best. Great. Okay, last thing we're putting in here is the vertical GPU bracket. This is kind of what it looks like. It's gonna sit right here. This part's gonna plug into the PCIe slot, but the GPU is gonna sit on its side like this instead of going horizontal, if that makes sense. I don't really know how this works, so let's find out together. That's a great start. I stripped the screw. Strip that one too. So stupid. Where's my drill? Fun fact, if you do strip a screw, sometimes a good old flathead will get the job done. Sometimes. If it doesn't, I'm getting out my drill. It's working, but oh my gosh, that is kind of unacceptable. How was I supposed to unscrew that without stripping it? God. Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. God, that's way too tight. Oh my gosh, my wrist. There we go. See, if I grunt, it helps. Oh, so you loosen that to slide this around. You can take this off. Let's do that first. Okay, there we go. Much better. So now I can do this, and I can bring this more forward. See, that's kind of cool. I don't know how far forward to bring it. We'll do that for now. We'll plug this into the PCIe slot on the motherboard. Is it plugged in? That is way harder than it should be, but I think I got it. And now for the grand finale, the GPU. Why won't you plug in? There we go. Click these down. That's pretty secure. I think I got it. And now power adapter to the PCIe power cables. I didn't think it would come at an angle like that. Do I hate it? I don't know yet. This case is extremely forgiving with cable management, so I'll run you guys through this really quick. Mostly it's power cables on the outside, and then on the inside it's fan cables and front panel connectors. So honestly, it doesn't look half bad. And as long as you can't see it from the front, that's what matters, right? I'm nervous, but let's see how it goes. Please post. Come on. Hey, did you see it? Come back. Yeah! Yes! Yes! And it looks so good! Wait, let me turn off the lights. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Look at that! Should I go with no RGB RAM? Should we just go all out? Oh my gosh, this kind of looks like an X right here. Oh, I love that. I didn't mean for that to happen, but I love that. I can Connie, quit chewing the box. Part of me also wants to add RGB fans down here. I'm not sure, I'm gonna sit and think on it, but so far, I really like how this is turning out. I gotta tell you, these Be Quiet fans are working and they are so quiet. They're pushing so much air. With that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get Windows installed on this, and the next time you see this PC, I may or may not make some aesthetic changes. I don't know yet, we'll see. I didn't get a chance to do a proper review of the building process, but this was a pretty smooth build for the most part. I mean, with the motherboard already being prepped, cable management is super easy in this case, the H6 Flow from NZXT. The graphics card, phenomenal. I love how it makes an X. It's so cool. Completely unintentional, but it worked out. I do wish I could have found RAM that wasn't RGB, that was fully blacked out, but I couldn't find it for this build. That's okay, it's fine. But the star of the show, the Be Quiet fans, you can hardly hear this PC. Those fans are gonna work so well for him for any upgrades that he has. I mean, the temps speak for themselves. I get. Time for the reveal. I was hanging out with a couple of my gaming buddies who were in town, and I wanted to make this a surprise, but I didn't want to obviously go in with the camera being like, hey, go into the room. So I said, here's a tour of my house. Come check out my second office. So that's the context. On to the reveal. Second office, don't mind the mess in here. I just built a PC. Surprise. That's your PC.
For what?
Because you need a new PC.
Oh.
Surprise!
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
It is.
How you feel?
Oh, that's great. That's fantastic.
You know what's funny? I was thinking of ways to customize it, but I didn't know how, so I just found a Mimikyu card, so you can just have it.
This is better than the computer.
I'm so glad you like it.
You can finally get 100 FPS now.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
You can finally have a more...
Dog.
I mean, your PC did well for 5 years.
You still have the peelies.
Oh.
I left you the peels. Do you want to do the peels?
Hold up.
I want to get it on camera, so whenever you're ready, hit him with the peel. That's a good one.
Fantastic.
Guess what? There's another one too.
Oh,
That was a really good peel.
it's just the best.
And also, I wanted to vertically mount this GPU, but I didn't know how it would look, and I just kind of love how it makes an X. I just thought that was really sick. Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
Of course.
The amount of frames I'm getting on GeoGuessr.
It's safe to say that he was definitely surprised but grateful for the PC. He's a shy kind of guy too, so that explains his reaction, but he is definitely extremely appreciative, and I actually have been texting him today to let him know that this video is going up. He's had this PC for about 5 months now, so let's see how it's going. I said, your PC build is finally going up today. How's your PC been running? He said, that's hype. It's been good. I get anxious about the temps, but I don't know what's hot and what's normal, so I could just be stupid. You're not stupid. I was the same way when it came to PCs. That's what temps he's getting, and he says if he runs any game that's remotely big or puts it under load, his GPU sits around 70, and his CPU never really gets that bad, but sometimes in the 60s, which I said is a very good temp for both CPU and GPU. And shout out those Be Quiet fans. I of course had to ask how many frames he's getting on COD because we do play COD. He said, I haven't booted COD in a month, so hard to remember specifics, but on Rebirth it's capped at 180 and I do hit that number, which is fantastic. Definitely way better than 60 FPS, which is what he was getting on his last PC. And to end off the conversation, he said, I'm super happy with it, super duper appreciative, life-changing. And I'm so happy that he has his PC. I'm so glad it worked out the way it did. I know that's gonna serve him for a very long time. But what did you guys think? Comment down below and let me know what you thought of the build. I may or may not have plans to be doing another build for another one of my friends. It's very possible, it's looking likely, but we'll see. And for those who asked the question, what do you do with all of the old components that you have that you're not using at the moment in your PCs? Well, they go to projects like this. There was another PC that I didn't document, but this PC right here, I'll throw up a picture. It consists of a whole bunch of components that I had left over. You might recognize some of them actually. I just want to clarify that I do not like PC components go to waste, and I like to pass them along to my friends for the love of PC building and gaming and productivity. But that's all I've got for this video. What do you guys think? Comment down below and let me know. Do you think the PC turned out sick? Because I think it did. I mean, for being pieced together the way it was, I love how it turned out. And thank you so much, Factor, for sponsoring this video. I really appreciate it. Feel free to go check out Factor down below in the description. Highly recommend. But that's all I've got. Like, comment, please subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video, whatever I make. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Yay, PC build. I might be also upgrading this one right here. It's very possible. I'm doing a lot of PC stuff here in the near future, so I'm extremely excited. Yay. I like PC building a lot. Okay, bye.